Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We left off getting the transmission out of this PT Cruiser. Some of you guys commented that maybe we should check into this flex plate, man, make sure it doesn't have any cracks in it. I think that's a great idea. So I've strung up some lights underneath here so we can see real good. You know, we pulled this transmission out. It was like 5 o'clock in the morning, way past my bedtime. So didn't really get in there and inspect it very closely, and I think that's a great idea to do so. So we're going to do that right now. All right, so we're underneath the car now. I mean, immediately, it only takes a friggin' second to see. This thing is busted. Look at this. That is a big old long crack. It's busted right there. I believe it, look, it's even got a crack over here on this side. Can you see that? So hey, we've got the flywheel or flex plate, whatever you want to call it, out of the car now. I took a grinder to it, and as you can see, I mean, kind of cleaned it up a little bit. You could really see those cracks. That thing was busted all the way around. I don't even know how it was even holding itself together, to be honest, but obviously that had to have been the noise. Here's our new one. Bought a brand new one. It's only like 65 bucks. We're going to get that in there. That should fix our issue. And you know, to be honest, I'm glad that it turned out not to be the torque converter, because this was way cheaper. The torque converter was like $165. So hey, we saved 100 bucks with it being this instead. All right, so at this point, the transmission's in the car, everything's tightened up. All that's left is we got to get in here. We got to put our cooler lines, everything back in, get a couple things plugged up. There is a little brace that goes across here, shift and linkage that goes here. Then of course, you know, airbox, battery, things like that. We will still need to put in the CV shafts, you know, the drive shafts need to go in, button up the suspension parts, and we'll be done. But hard part's over. The actual getting the transmission back in, that's always the hardest part. It's in. Flywheel and everything is all tightened up to the torque converter. Everything on the bottom of this car, as far as transmission mating to the motor and all that, is done. So on to the easy stuff now. All right, so we're completely done up top. All that's left is just to put the battery back in. We'll do that very last, of course. We got to get underneath here, put those drive shafts back in, get all this button back up. We're on the home stretch. All right, here's the moment of truth. We're gonna fire this thing up, make sure it goes into gear, check it for leaks. And as you can see, I changed my clothes because I was way too nasty. I wasn't about to sit in this thing. This car is actually very clean. I don't want to get it dirty. So here we go. Let's try it out. Reverse. There's drive. All right, so we got gears. We'll back it up a little bit, find a clean spot. So hey, there you have it. We're cruising down the highway doing about 60 miles an hour. This thing is running perfectly. No more crazy noises. Everything's fine. Cheap fix, a lot of labor, I know, but this car was worth it. I feel that it was worth it. I didn't want to try to just sell it with that crazy noise because I knew we wouldn't get what it was worth. Nope, everybody would be afraid of it. It would take forever to sell, and we'd probably have to take it as a loss. So it was definitely worth the extra labor. It actually wasn't that hard, just mostly time consuming. But 65 bucks for the part, and this thing is rolling again. Really cool. I think it's going to be a good flip. I think we'll make some money on it. It's got to be worth at least $2,500. I mean, it's clean, it's low mileage, it's only got 98,000 miles on it. This would make a perfect car for somebody going back to school, maybe a college kid, something like that. Perfect. I mean, no problems at all. Doesn't even have an engine light. Hey everybody, thanks for joining me on this flip. I really appreciate you guys watching. This was a fun little flip. Had a little labor involved. No big deal, nothing we can't handle. Tune in next time. Hopefully she'll be gone already and we can go over the numbers and see if we made anything. Hopefully we made a little bit of money and make it all worthwhile. That's kind of what it's all about, right? Hey, please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Don't forget my Instagram. There'll be a link in the description. And hey, we'll catch you guys later, man. See you.